Global warming. Many people think there is no way back. But there is. The oceans and the forests of this planet can absorb 3 gigatons of carbon emissions. That worked fine until 40 years ago, when the 3 gigatons threshold was crossed for the first time. In 2008, carbon emissions are already at 6 gigatons, so double what the Earth can absorb. The projections show that if we do not change anything, greenhouse gas emissions will rise to 14 gigatons by 2050. Now, what does 14 gigatons of greenhouse gas emissions mean? In simple words, deserts, natural disasters, leading to conditions in which humans cannot live. It appears that we might want to prevent that from happening. In order to do that, we have to come below 3 gigatons by 2050. But how to achieve that? The good thing is, many solutions in the form of alternative and renewable sources of energy are already available and being used with success. Solar, wind, water, forestry, geothermal energy, hydrogen, biofuels, fuel switch, even nuclear power and carbon capture and storage. So no worries, we are actually already saved. The bad thing is, it is not that easy. One of the problems, for example, is the fairness conflict. Have a look at this. We have a total amount of 3 gigatons carbon emissions for the whole planet. That is equal to 1 ton of CO2 emissions per capita. Now, if we compare the actual energy consumption in different countries, we will see some interesting features. The average emission per capita in Bangladesh is 0.5 tons, half of the amount that is allowed for every individual. The average in Europe is 7 tons, 7 times more than allowed. And the average in the US is 22 tons. What does that mean if we want to reduce global emissions? Who reduces how much and when? The problem is getting quite complicated. So let's just take the easiest path. That means we simply get as much oil as possible into the country and use armed force to keep it safe from poorer countries. That will ensure our lifestyle for the next 15 years. Maybe 10 years, at least for some of us. But then again, some of us might want to live a little longer, so we might want to have another look at our alternative solutions. Now, which one is the best? In fact, we need a combination of all of these solutions to drive emissions below 3 gigatons. Yes, but in what proportion? There is another regulating factor. We call it the toolbox of laws and regulations. These laws and regulations can have a strong effect on 2 other solutions, our behavior and the efficiency of the appliances we are already using. For example, by changing tax rates, we're even able to increase the effectiveness of some of the alternative solutions. This means we are able to live without the 2 less sustainable and costly solutions: nuclear power and carbon capture and storage. So this has been a little introduction to a big problem. If you're interested in digging a little deeper into the whole issue, and you want to become a pro in climate change, visit noe21.org/solutions, where all the solutions are explained in full details. See you there.